Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce to you in the blue corner. Fighting in a gym 01, inside the Hampton, please welcome Ollie Davidson. Once again, let me remind you that here at OnTop, we prefer to show support for fighters and respect. Ladies and gentlemen, in the red corner, fighting out of the higher level gym and taking into fight team in Bathgate, Delaney!
On top, Nemesis, Paisley Lagoon, Renfrewshire, Scotland. The lightweight title is on the line. The defending reigning champion Martin Diesel Delaney up against Ollie Davidson. Our co-main event, Halloween 2015.
And both guys rush out to the centre of the octagon already, starting to trade some shots.
Diesel, as ever,
drops down, goes for the ankle pick. Start trying to pull that knee. It's a big shot. Oh, big knee.
Well-timed knee as well, because his opponent was very, very near to being considered as grounded. Very well-timed. Diesel, as ever, in incredible shape.
He does look a weight class above Ollie Davidson, and Ollie Davidson is not a small fighter.
Delaney, of course, very recently was very close to be getting through the first round of the Ultimate Fighter season 22, but he lost on the opening show to Frank Saloa. Never made it into the house, but that kind of shows you the kind of level he's at.
And of course, he'll have had that taste of the UFC. He'll be on their radar, and so he wants to get those wins and try and get like his first actual bout, hopefully in the UFC in the future.
He's fighting very hard for this takedown, isn't he?
He is. And Davidson's doing a good job, but at the end of the day, it's allowing Delaney to switch positions and fake those drops and then throw in some knees. Mark Goddard having a word. I think it was misplaced shots, maybe. Nice kick from Ollie Davidson.
Yeah, he followed up.
Liver kicks again.
Yeah, he followed up really well, Davidson, there, because the front kick missed, and then he went for two body kicks and landed the both of them.
Looks like quite a slick striker, and he goes for a turning wheel kick.
Diesel Delaney managed by OnTop fighter management.
Oh, big knee.
Yeah,
big
that one
knee.
landed.
Davidson's responded well, but that was a big knee, and you could see his eyes roll back.
Yeah, his legs gave way. His legs definitely gave way. But he's displaying real heart, Davidson.
Delaney's pinning him right up against that cage, using that
his head. It's incredible, isn't it? Using that, how you could just put your head in the one place and just completely throw a guy off his game altogether. Great control by Delaney.
Certainly looks like it must be part of his game plan that when he pins him up against the cage, start working for those knees. And so far, it's been nearly a total game changer for Delaney. Big knees to the body there.
Can he go for the single now? A high crotch nut, back to the single.
And another big knee. And of course, those knees to the body might not show straight away, but over the course of the fight, hitting those big knees to the body will take the gas and take the legs out of a fighter.
Yeah, they definitely suck, and you don't want to be taking too many of those. That's for sure, especially not for a guy like Delaney, the power that's coming from behind him.
And Delaney switches in as Ollie Davidson's, and now very slick counter. That knee's open and he throws another big knee. Looks like he could be going for a standing arm triangle now. No, of course, drops down. A very difficult submission to ever finish.
Title fights to knee.
Oh, and it's a lovely trip from Ollie Davidson out of nowhere. Delaney took a step back and Davidson timed it perfectly, bringing that right leg, and he's now working knee on belly. But of course, Delaney, ever the veteran, immediately sees it and comes straight back up as Ollie Davidson comes into mount. He picks up, goes for the single leg, and now back in the feet. Very slick stuff.
Our title fights here tonight at OnTop. Nemesis have fought over 3 5-minute rounds.
Oh, big right hand.
Trying to throw combinations together, Delaney.
And the drops down, goes for those double legs again. Son using some hands, opening them up. These look like big shots. Again, drops down, traps those legs. I mean, you can start seeing some of the damage of Delaney's shots on the face of Davidson. He's trying to pull Davidson down slowly, crawl him down. And now he's going to start teeing off on some shots as Davidson tries to come back to his feet. These are some big, big shots. And Davidson's legs seem to be going, but a lot of heart in Davidson. He's taking some big shots in this round and he's still getting back up to the feet. I think he may be cut from both the nose and the mouth.
Dominant first round by Delaney, but it's taken a wee bit out of him too. You can see he's breathing heavy. But Ollie Davidson looks in quite a bad way. OnTop lightweight title on the line. Defending champion Diesel Delaney against Ollie Davidson out of Gym 01 in Southampton, England. And Diesel out of higher level DNFT.
Ollie wants to really avoid getting clinching with Delaney, because so far that's really what Delaney's been dominating him with.
Wild uppercut attempt from Davidson, misses by a country mile. Yeah, the
nice
jab landing there from Delaney.
Of course, the jab always opens up a lot of shots. One of your safest strikes to throw, keeps you at the longest distance. Oh, and that was a big left kick.
I think it caught Davidson on the arm, but it did make a point. Be very, very careful of that, the power behind that kick.
Davidson throwing some nice kicks.
It was low, but he's okay. Just clipped the cup, I think. Or maybe not. Sometimes it takes the referee to tell you that's going to hurt in a wee second, son. Give it a minute. Sometimes those nut shots just take a little time to show themselves.
Ollie, he's resting. You've got to put him back. Move him back. Ollie,
They do look like two different weight classes, don't they? I mean, the size difference is remarkable.
use your skills now.
And he's back in.
Let's go. Use your skills.
Not one of those punches landed. Incredible stuff from Delaney, just moving out of the way of them.
Some interesting kick attempts. Oh, big kick again. And nicely dropped down a lovely double leg.
Yeah, and that's going to be the difference. You know, Davidson throwing loads of strikes, none of them landing. Diesel comes in with one kick, one punch, takes it.
Oh, and some big shots there, some really big shots. I mean, Davidson has got a heart of gold, though. Big shot being thrown by Davidson there.
Nice footwork by Mark Goddard to get out of the way.
Again, a lovely double leg, countering, coming under that hook and shooting for the double leg as Davidson was off balance. But again, Davidson is pushing himself off, trying to get to the cage. But this is a dangerous place. If there's one place you don't want to be, it's in the corner of James Doolan when you're the opposing fighter. And this is the position where Martin Delaney's been really teeing off, landing some really clean strikes on Ollie Davidson. When he's pushing him up against the cage, Davidson's trying to escape, leaving himself exposed, and he's landed some big knees and some big right hands to the face of Davidson, which you can see trips him there. And then exposing his back, Diesel could be working for hooks, but he's happy to stay here just now.
Blood pouring out of the nose of Ollie Davidson now.
Get up, Ollie. Get up, Ollie.
I mean, really, it's
Keep that right elbow there.
Delaney going for
Oh,
knees
those are
in the
big
gut,
knees.
and those hurt.
Very accurate as well, right to the bottom rib. Some nice little shots there. Big shots there, and he rolls for a knee bar. And he's using it nearly to get a takedown as well.
Yeah, that was pretty good stuff from Davidson. He was being dominated.
Delaney straight away.
Just the pure strength of Delaney just to put back into a dominant position.
Some big shots to the ribs. Delaney's trying to tie up that arm behind him and leave Ollie Davidson exposed, only one arm to defend himself as he rains down some more blows. Some more big knees. And these knees will pay off because it's been a grueling fight so far for both fighters. But landing some big knees, taking out that gas tank as they're entering into the end of the second round and into the third could pay off. Another big knee. What Delaney's doing is he's getting a really good angle with these knees, driving that down, getting more of his weight behind it.
Yeah, this
and Ollie really needs to get back up. You can see Goddard taking a step in. So far it's been a very dominant round now, and as I say, it's where Davidson really doesn't want to be is exactly here when he's up against the cage. It's this clinch work right against the cage where Delaney's been so dominant in this fight.
We've seen him do this throughout his professional career, Delaney. You know, once he gets you up against the cage and he's on top of you, there's really no escape. Corner of Ollie Davidson saying surely that's 5 minutes. They want the bell to come for the end of this round so they can get their man cleaned up and talk to him.
What's going on with the timer?
Yeah, his cornerman has been a bit niggly from the very start here tonight, Ollie Davidson. I don't think that does the fighter any favours really.
Please keep the score going for the fighters as we move to the third and final round.
OnTop Promotions lightweight title on the line. Diesel Delaney doing a good job of defending his belt so far. Davidson needs something special in this third round.
Big double leg by Delaney. Of course, this is exactly what he'd like to do. He's dominated the first 2 rounds. It's up to Davidson to really pressure to get a finish for himself if he wants the OnTop lightweight belt. You see he's kind of trying to trap Delaney's arm. Well, gives up there. Big shots from Delaney. And again, he's got Davidson's back against the cage.
One hook in.
And right up in his own corner. And nicely uses an ankle pick to get him down to his knees. And fairness to Davidson, he's doing a good job of trying to get back up to his feet, but he really needs to be desperate now. This is when he needs to try and put all of his energy to split. Because if he stays here longer, then Delaney's just going to get more and more control, weigh him down more and more, and finish this round and retain his OnTop lightweight championship. As you can see, that this fight as well is taking its toll on both fighters, and you kind of see that Davidson almost collapsing onto his face because he couldn't put a hand out in front.
Yeah, Delaney tiring too, of course, but that's the nature of this game. It's this groundwork takes it out of you.
Delaney's doing a good job now A lot of unanswered blows there, but Davidson comes back to his feet and again just popped right down. And psychologically that can be such a killer. Even if you aren't physically going out with these shots, to be peppered and peppered with shots, and the minute you get back up to your feet, to be pulled right back down only to land some more and more shots. You can see swelling and blood on the face of Davidson. It's been a really, really tough fight for him. Oh, a big knee there, big knee.
And he's been doing that all fight, Delaney. He's picking his moments and really landing those big, big knees.
And sometimes you see in MMA people kind of putting in slappy knees from those sides, but not Delaney. Delaney's been driving his kneecaps right into the belly and into the ribs of Davidson. As I say, Davidson really wants to get desperate here. He needs to try and work to split up this clinch, get back up to his feet. Earlier when he rolled for that knee bar, it was a good opportunity to use to kind of scramble out, and we need to see more of that inventiveness from Davidson if he wants to get a chance to win the title.
Looking to his corner for some kind of inspiration is Ollie Davidson. Can Delaney finish this fight? He'd love to. He'd dearly love to finish this. We saw it happen earlier with Feenan after 3 tough rounds. He got a finish. Delaney's teammate at higher level, Think Ninja Fight Team, up here in Scotland.
It's almost like having a gorilla on his back. He's moved all the way in half the circumference of the cage, with Delaney just riding Davidson's back, peppering him with shots. Every time he comes up, he takes away the base of Davidson. They almost collapse back with Delaney right on top of him again. And a good example that, to work effectively off the back in MMA, you don't necessarily need to have hooks. Well, as I say that, Delaney immediately goes for a hook. Big shots now. He pulls that base away again. They've worked all the way around from the red corner to the blue corner now. Last 10, Davidson really needs to pull out a miracle.
Well, we've seen it happen before, but I doubt very much it's going to happen here.
I think we can safely say that's a good win for Martin Delaney, retaining his OnTop lightweight championship.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am sure you will agree there is absolutely no debate in how much appreciation both of these fighters deserve from everybody here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, our judges have reached a unanimous decision, and your winner in the red corner, Martin Delaney! Ladies and gentlemen, please show your appreciation for his opponent. An absolute warrior all the way from Southampton, coming up to OnTop tonight, Ollie Davidson.
like the speed of sound.